Hey Chibi's, Key here. Couple things I want to talk about today. First about the con, and then after that I'm going to be giving you it's kind of like a review of the new game, Fable 3, which I've had for about 2 weeks now. I've beaten it once, and then I'm like halfway through playing it again because I want to try something else. But first off is con stuff. Okay, well, me and Ree were talking about maybe making a con survival guide for those of you who either haven't been to a con, or if you haven't, like, have issues, because, like, we always have some kind of problem. It's mainly centered around eating, and the biggest thing I suggest to you to doing, especially if you're going the whole weekend, is to plan it out. Plan out what you're doing, what days, whatever, especially like for panels and stuff. It's really nice to know ahead of time and like go through, because otherwise you might miss stuff that you wouldn't see, etc. So yeah, like you can't really see it, but like I have a whole like list of like food like to eat for breakfast, because you want to eat a big breakfast, and then like food we could pack like to eat there, in case we don't like any of the restaurants or anything, because that happens from time to time. Like, they'll go to a restaurant, the food will be disgusting. Or, like, we just don't want to spend all our money on food, so we'll do that, and then, like, dinner. Then also on here, in addition to just food and stuff, I have, like, video ideas, because I'm going to do my makeup tutorial then. I'm going to be doing before con activities videos. We're going to do at the con, obviously, and pictures. And like con survival guide, which we might do, all that. So like having it planned out is really helpful. Like, not even kidding. I mean, yeah, it's fun to go to con and just kind of like wing it, but if you do that you might miss out on some stuff, so, which you wouldn't realize until it's too late. So I do suggest that you do plan it out and write it down, or like print out a schedule from the website and like highlight the panels you want to go to. We usually do that. Yeah. Trust me, it's a good idea, especially with food, because you get really hungry, and if you don't eat, it's not good, especially if you're binding. If you're binding and you don't eat enough, it is awful, because when you bind for a long enough period of time, I don't know about you guys, but at least me and Ree, like, we'll get stomach aches, sometimes we get nauseous, whatever. And then, like, if you eat it, it helps you feel better. So, what am I doing with my hands? I keep doing this, I need to stop. So that helps, and also if you don't eat enough, you can obviously get sick at the con, because there's a lot of people and illness going around. It's like flu season, so want to keep your immune system up. And I mean, yeah, you can eat Pocky and stuff at the con, but trust me, eating too much gives you a huge stomach ache, and it's awful. It's just like, oh, why did I do that? Healthy food need, yeah, not fun. And then you might want to bring a water bottle or something, so you don't get thirsty. I mean, like, there's like, this is like what our survival guide will cover, is like food, water, cosplay, issues, etc., panels, planning, all that. So I hope if you guys want us to put one of those up, let me know below, and we'll probably do it. I think we will do it. I don't know. It's most likely, unless we just don't get around to it, because we might be really busy next weekend at the con, so, I'm like going crazy. What else was I, oh yeah, Fable 3 review. Okay, so, for those of you who do not know what Fable 3 is, it's obviously the third in a series of games by 3. Yeah. It's like this really cool game where you are a hero or whatever, but you get to choose what happens in the game. Like, you can make your own decisions. Instead of like most games are like, oh, this is your objective, go do it. in this game you can like make your own choices, and like when you interact with people you can like do whatever you want, and like even like in like main quest things, like you can be the good guy or the bad guy. Like you can do whatever you want, or if like you start out and you're like acting like bad guy, like oh execute all these people, blah blah, you can switch and become the good guy later on by making better choices, and it's really fun. But and like every time you play it it's different, depending on like what you do, and I like it a lot. So I do have the first 2 games. One of the biggest differences that I noticed right off the bat is the fact there is no start menu. It's kind of annoying at first. Like, instead of like going to an actual menu, like when you press start, it leads you to this room called the Sanctuary, and from there you go into different rooms to change like your clothes, look at trophies, like achievements, open gifts that other people give you, because villagers, if they like you, they can give you like gifts from time to time. Their husband, wife, whatever can give you gifts. You can open them there and stuff. I mean, I do like it now that I'm used to it, but at first it was really really annoying because I'm like, start menu, I need it. But like once you get used to it, you really start to like it a lot. And then like in the trophy room, like you can like physically see how much like money you have, like instead of just like, oh, like in other games it had like the amount on the side, except it'd be on the side of the screen actually usually, and it'd like whenever you get more money or lose money, it just kind of like total up there. And then but in this game it does do that still, but also if you go in the trophy room, in the back of the room there's like a big pile, and it just gets bigger and bigger with the more gold you have, and it's kind of cool. And you can like climb on top of it, and like there's this chest behind it that like if you get enough gold you can get this key at the top of the ceiling, and then you go down and you have to spend all your money again, and then you can open the chest. I haven't done that yet. So but the biggest problem is the glitches. There are a ton of glitches and issues that people have been having with it, including myself. I mean, I personally have been having problems with like voices. Like sometimes people's voices will just like, their mouths will be moving, you know they're talking to you, whatever, but you won't hear anything but the music. Like you'll hear the music, no voices. So you're like, what am I supposed to do for this quest? You just kind of follow the glowing trail and you get the general gist of it, so it's not that big of a deal, but still it's kind of annoying. And then another issue is that like at first when you start playing it, works fine, it's great, love it, but the more and more and more you play it, the more it begins to lag, and it just gets like slower and slower, and it'll like, your character will be like, stuck, 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 and it's just like annoying. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse until the more you play it, and then like, I think it was like yesterday or the day before, it like finally froze up my entire Xbox on me, which is obviously really really worrisome. And like I googled it and people were like, oh, it fixes itself after a couple of minutes. It didn't. I had to like manually turn off my Xbox. Not good, and I lost a whole bunch of stuff, which is awful. Yeah, big problem. I really hope Lionhead comes out with a patch for that to fix it, because not good. And then I hear all sorts of other issues, like people will vault off of like a cliff or over a gate or something, and they'll get stuck in a tree like forever, and they won't be able to get out like ever. Like their character is gone, they have to restart the whole game. Like they just can't get it out. Not good. And all sorts of problems like that, like people getting stuck in certain missions, or like just like won't work. Like Lionhead, if like just fix it please, because I'm not gonna play it anymore, because since it's like doing stuff to my actual like Xbox, like I don't want to play it in case it like gives me the red ring of death or anything, because I mean I've already gotten that like once. Not fun. So I'm just waiting to see if they fix it. If they don't fix it within like a month or two, or like at least acknowledge the problem, then I am going to play it again anyway. But for now I'm just gonna wait and hold off for a while. Yeah, but I mean, like, overall, other than like glitches and stuff like that, it's really really good game and I love it, etc. But that is a problem. Like a big problem. And then, oh, another thing for the start menu, there is like this like mini start menu that's like an actual menu, but it's like hard to find like on your, like I found it completely on accident. Like you hold the X button that you use to turn off your Xbox and stuff, and like the menu will pop up and say, oh, do you want to turn off the console, and you press B, and then behind it is like the little start menu, but all it has on it is like save game, game settings, and load. Those are the only options on it, so it's not even really a start menu. But it's also really nice because you can save without like leaving a town or a city, because this game doesn't have the little saving circle things that you walk on and it saves or anything. It's just you leave a town as you do that saves, or you finish a quest and it'll save. But like, yeah, so it was really nice when I found that. Very convenient. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, it's a really good game. I mean, not all people have these issues with the glitches though, just disclaimer there. I mean, like with Fable 2, a lot of people had issues with it freezing and stuff, and I didn't have that issue at all. I was perfectly fine. I mean, there was an issue with this one quest that didn't work and I just had to restart a game, but that was like the only problem I had ever with that game. Like, not all people have issues with these glitches, so if you are interested in the game, you should totally get it, because it's really nice, it's really fun, and I love it, and it's like, it's really cool. Like, you should definitely get it and play it. Totally worth it, not even kidding. I mean, I got it for free because I got like a Windows phone and I got it mailed to me for free because of that, but still. It's definitely worth the money, so I would suggest buying it if you have a 360. Yeah. So that is that, and look forward to several videos coming from Ohayocon weekend. Of course, they won't be put up during the weekend, probably. They'll be put up over the course of the next week or two, because obviously it's gonna be a lot of footage to go through and stuff. So, yeah. Man, I'm just like talking my brains out. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go. So, I hope I see you guys at the con, if you live in Ohio, that is. And if not, I look forward to hearing your comments, etc. when we put up our new videos. So, okay, bye!